I welcome you guys back into my next course over here, which is course 215 of over 300 courses I have. I realize that this is my new series over here. I realize it's how to gain attention. I realize that one way is to promote yourself on the street. I realize when you promote yourself on the street every single day, you're going to be a person who's going to communicate something. And you should communicate something today because you're already doing it, although be in front of the spotlight to do it. And you should be in front of people to go and promote yourself every single day. And that way you understand you're going to become greater, you're going to have some more friends. And you should understand that you may have family members, you may have 20 family members, you may have 50, although I need you to have 7.6 billion family members today, because it's about how to gain attention today. Because guess what? One way is making sure that you communicate better. Well, there's another way is make sure you're looking better. Otherwise, when you're looking better, you understand you're going to feel greater. Probably that's another way. Probably it's about feeling better too. Otherwise, it's about having more energy skills. Otherwise, when you have more energy, you also have more time. Otherwise, when you have more time freedom, you have more energy. So make sure no matter what, you're going to understand high freedom is high energy. And those people who have high energy are going to be peak performers. And you should be a peak performer every single day. Because guess what? You learn about peak performance, you understand also that you need more information. When you need more information today, probably you're going to be a student. And when you're a student, you understand freedom. You understand that life is to be a student. And you should understand that high school doesn't finish in high school. Probably high school is now life. And you should understand that life is the best school. And you should understand to go learn more about life. And that way you understand to go and promote yourself. You understand that promoting yourself is easy on the street because I get tens of thousands of people watching me every single day, and guess what? I do it for free. Whereas I never have to give money for advertising. I never give money for advertising to promote myself. I never give money to promote myself anymore. I just give money toward technology so I can use it to give you some information and wisdom today so that you can promote yourself today. I realize that's the whole point. Thank you very much. The whole point of life is promote yourself daily. And you should promote yourself every single day to be the best version of yourself. Because that's the best promotion. The best promotion is feeling the best and looking the best and being the smartest and being the fastest and the best adapter and making sure no matter what you're always going to be the person giving more love, because that's the best promotion. It's called kindness. I realize kindness is the best promotion. I realize that when you're a person promoting a legacy today, that's the promotion you need. You need to understand that's the best promotion to promote your name today. Promotion when you're promoting your name every single day and your legacy, probably that's the best 24/7 job you ever need. Probably you just need to promote your legacy today and never work the 9-to-5 job because it's never about your name there. And you should understand your name is what's happening after a 9-to-5 job. Probably it's about your legacy. Probably you have to increase your legacy today. Probably when you increase your legacy, you will never have to work a 9-to-5 job because your name is big. You have to be big time. To understand your big time name must be even bigger. You have to understand that's the 24/7 job you must be doing, which is working yourself every single day. You have to be doing that every single day. Thank you very much. You have to understand that each and every single day you promote your name. First you have to promote it better, you have to look better, you have to feel better, because guess what? I need your name to be great today. I need your name to be like Jesus Christ. I need you to understand you have a great legacy today. I need you to have a great legacy. I need you to understand to feel greater over time. You need to feel greater and to look greater. I need you to understand that promotional techniques happens when you're confident and when you're public speaking and when you're doing seminars in front of people and promoting on Instagram every single day and making sure you enjoy the process while you're at it, and also giving people attention. You're never paying attention. I'm not paying attention, I'm giving attention. I'm giving everybody attention and I get connection signals, I get something greater and I feel greater while doing it. I feel greater because guess what? Every single time I communicate much more, I'm doing better than yesterday. Because that's called growth. Growth is communication. You have to learn more about communication, which is speaking. I promise you, how you look today is how you speak, and it's also how you promote yourself. I promise you, how you look and what you are today, and where you work, and your life and your story is your promotion. And guess what? It's always evidence about your life. I can see what your life is. I understand your life right now. You have to understand your life must be greater. You must be doing greater. Thank you very much. Otherwise, you must be a person who understands you must be in freedom. So to be in freedom, you have to promote your name more. You have to understand that one way I do it is with Instagram over here. I realize that 10,000 people and more, around 20,000 and 30,000 people may walk by. I realize I get free promotion. I never have to give money for it. I realize I do it for free. I realize that's one way. I realize although you have to be in front of people. Whereas now, if you're not confident to be in front of people, we have to increase your confidence. I realize that's the whole point. That you understand that I is over we. I need to increase your confidence today. So how do I do it? I give you some information that's positive, and you understand positive information will make you more confident. So go and increase your positive information today, and make sure you're learning some more entrepreneurship today, and leadership and spirituality, and making sure that you understand it's about positivity today. And you should understand it's about how to promote yourself today. So realize no matter what, that to gain some attention today, you understand freedom and love is now. And you should understand I just have to pause my video over here because that way I understand my phone's going to die.
You're not.
Realize now, so no matter what, I just return to my video over here because guess what? It's about how to gain attention. And when you gain attention today, you promote yourself on the street sometimes. Because sometimes it's worth it to be a smart ass. You have to understand to be a smart ass all the time. I realize that's one way. Because one way is the best way. I promise you have to go the one way. You have to understand that you put yourself number one. You put yourself first. I promise you Jesus put himself first. I promise you have to understand to go and put yourself first and yourself, love yourself every single day. You do something in leadership today and you understand what freedom is every single day. You do something every single day to understand you're worth it. You're worth it every single day. To understand whatever you're doing today is going to be promotional. You have to promote yourself. You also have to encourage other people to laugh and also make sure you're never making other people laugh, although you're a person who's really promoting it. Because guess what? That way you understand that attitude is to be better. You have to be better today and you have to understand that attitude is going to help you to promote yourself much better. Promise you, that way you understand that you have to give some content. You have to understand you have so many social medias, although I promote myself on Instagram and I have to realize that I never need Instagram. I can just put a website. I can just promote my website. Realize that my website can be an actual realm in terms of .com or something like that. I can do that, although you understand that I just use it for free. I use social media and I use Instagram for free because guess what? Instagram has a Google Analytics, and when people come to my Instagram every 7 days and 1 month and 1 year, I can see how many people and who's male and who's female, and I can understand that Instagram shows me everything about gender and how many people watch me in Brisbane and how much percentage and everything in terms of Google and in terms of Instagram. I can find out all the time about my crowd and what's happening around. I understand that what you're doing today is making sure you're promoting yourself to grow, because when you're promoting yourself to grow, you're going to be something greater today, you're going to cause some attention, and when you're also making sure that you're inspiring today, I promise you it's worth it. I promise you what's worth it today is make sure that you're inspiring, and that way you will increase the attention. You will increase more attention in your life when you understand how to be more attention seeking. You have to be the center of attention. You have to understand to be that, and you have to claim it every single day. Realize that today I've done 42 hours of public speaking, and guess what? That's the whole point. You say you've done it, and you've done it. So you have to understand, when you've done it, you are moving on. You're going to achieve 45 hours in front of people. Realize that each and every single day, I promote myself, I promise you, I get about 30 views every single day. And guess what? 30 views, see my Instagram, and it's a beautiful Instagram, and guess what? It is, and guess what? Every single time, I give you free knowledge, and nothing can anybody say about me, because I'm better than yesterday. I'm better than yesterday. And if you're negative about me, and guess what? You're negative about yourself. You have to realize that you never be negative in the first place. You never be negative about what people are doing. You just go focus on yourself and mind your own business, and that way you'll be more positive. Because when you're focusing on other people too much, you'll be negative. You focus on yourself the most. I promise you that's the best way to gain attention. I'm focusing on myself here. I'm focusing on greater me. I have to be greater than myself. I have to be greater than my and I in my life. I have to always be much more. I always have to make sure that I increase my I in 10, because I have a dream. I love you. I love you today. I love you. I love you. I love you. And when you love, realize when you love, you'll be a person who is always studying. You have to always make sure you're studying much more. That way you will increase your attention. You have to increase your attention every single day. You have to understand it's worth it. Realize that's one way. Realize one way is promoted on the street. Realize that is one way to boost your attention today. Realize that way you understand it's for free. Promise you what's for free is where you must be. You must be the free world. You have to go in the free realm of life. You have to understand you go the free way. You never go where you have to give money, you go where the freedom is. I promise you that you give money much more and more. I promise you it's blessed. Although guess what? You never work for it. You never work for money. You receive it freely. I promise you that they'll call you today and they'll say, I need you to give a public speaking speech over here, I'll give you 50 grand. I promise you that's already 1 year of work in a 9-to-5 job. Although they give it to you for free. I thank you very much. You have to understand, you go and increase your skills and people are going to call you and give you millions of dollars to go and give a public speaking speech. I promise you that's one way to increase your attention. Although guess what? That's the best way. I promise you the best way is now. And you have to understand that no matter what, each and every single day you're going to promote yourself in a better way. You're going to do something much better than today. And you have to understand that today is the only day that you can do it right now. You have to understand you have to do something right now. You have to do something right now that's going to help you to improve. Because guess what? It's about making sure that you have more attention. And you all have to be a person. You have to be a person who grabs the attention and keeps it. You understand, to keep it, you have to grow yourself daily. You have to make sure you're in integrity. You have to understand that integrity means living your word and living your talk. And whatever you are today is because of the sum of information that you've read. You understand? I thank you very much. You have to be that person all the time who's understanding that you are the sum of all the ideas that you've ever read. You understand that you boost your vocabulary today. I promise you, it's called knowledge. I promise you, knowledge is boosting your vocabulary. I promise you, the more knowledge you have, I promise you, the more vocabulary you have. So boost your vocabulary and read more, and read more, and read more, and be a reader. Thank you very much. I realize that each and every single time I get a look, I may have to read something, and I may have to understand to speak something out first before I even retaliate with what they've done. Because guess what? It's about my growth today and making sure that you grow through my growth. You have to understand, when I grow, I'll give you the best ideas on the planet. Because I have to be better and better and better. Because that's the whole point. I have to be better. I have to make sure no matter what, I'm a leader today. I'm leading, baby. I have to. I thank you very much. I have to always make sure I'm always much more positive today. Because guess what? That's the whole idea of living. The whole idea to promote yourself and gain more attention is be positive first. You understand? That's already the best way. The best way is just be positive and encourage people all day long. And guess what? You'll grow. And that way you'll grow, and you'll grow your attention span. You'll grow your freedom. You'll grow and understand that when you're popular today and you have half the world following you, you understand why you're so big time, baby. I need you to understand to increase your legacy today. You should understand no matter what, you're going to do that, and you're going to do it better than yesterday. You have to understand to be in front of the crowd to be popular. That's how you do it. Eventually someone's going to promote you. That way you're promoting yourself, and you stand for promotion. Because I'm here today, you understand I'm promoting myself. I say here, because I'm here, I understand that most people understand the subliminal message which says I deserve popularity in life. Because I stand for it. I stand right now here saying I deserve to be popular in life. That's because I'm here every single day. I'm showing up, and I'm showing up, and I'm showing up. And it's like, you're doing better. And that's the whole point. You have to understand, I never catch fish anymore. I realize that I'm not a person who eats meat. I'm a vegan. I never have to find myself in competition. I never watch live sport. I never go where the sport realms are. I never have to watch the Australian Idol and Australian's Got Talent. I stay away from that, because guess what? It teaches me nothing. I never need to be entertained. I need to be giving ideas to grow, because that way I'm going to grow. I understand self-education is not self-education, which you must also do. You must understand to read something positive today. There's going to be leadership books. You should understand that is the first way to go. And you should understand to read and read and read. Reading is also encouraging yourself to go and speak it. Once you have the database, you have to always give it. You have to give more. And you have to understand to always make sure that you're getting less angry throughout time, because it's about being less angry and less negative and exposing your story at the same time. I promise you, I have many ways where I expose my story. I expose my story in a journal. I expose my story in a quote. I expose my story in a video, audio. I have audio and video. Realize that I have many aspects of life where I can do it. So you have to understand, I expose my story in front of people too. I make sure, you know what, I do it in person. I do it in email. I do it in a caption. I do it in social media. I make sure I'm always promoting myself and my story one way or another. Promise you, the story is your face. And what are you doing today? Promise you, my story is 3 hours of today. You understand what I spoke about. Whereas I recorded myself for 3 hours. I recorded myself for 3 hours today. And guess what? That's the whole point. Because I record myself 24/7. I'm always self-evaluating myself. I'm always making sure I never stick to any other number except for one. Because number one is I. I'm number one today. And I'm number one with Jesus Christ. You should understand, that's the best promotion today. The best promotion is being in front of people more. And make sure you understand that I lost 47 kilos being a vegan today. And guess what? I'm still a vegan. I'm still a person who understands veganism is high energy. And high energy means high sex drive. And when you have more energy, you'll understand delayed gratification. You understand why Jesus never had sex. And you understand to be that kind of person who has more sex drive. And that way you understand Napoleon Hill's book, Think and Grow Rich. You understand that he says, people seldom succeed before age 40. And one is because they're having too much sex. Because they're having too much sex. And sex is going to make you weaker. And you should understand, I have so much energy because I realize my energy is high sex. Whereas I have to keep my energy up. I have to always eat after a public speaking gig. I realized that, what did I eat today? I ate before I came here. I made sure to eat something so I can speak for 3 hours. Whereas I make sure no matter what, I brand myself every single day, and I make sure I'm always doing it while I pump my music with my portable speaker, because that way you understand communication skills. You have to give it. You have to give some more communication skills, and that way you understand more attention. You gain more attention eventually, because guess what? You get more confident in front of a crowd, and you promote yourself every day, and you also start to let go in front of a crowd, and you start to really speak and broaden your horizon, which is your mentality, which is your heart. You'll broaden your heart the more you are in front of people and in the spotlight. I promise you it's worth it. And guess what? That way you understand you have to have more followers. You have to have more of a family online. You have to have more of a family in real life. You have to understand that your family is 7.6 billion people in this planet, and they have to follow you because you have to be inspirational. I promise you have to do inspirational work. And you have to do quality work. You have to understand that quality means make sure that your video is quality and you can be heard, such as this. You have to understand that this is the best I can do. You have to understand no matter what, that's the best I can do. And guess what? I'm making sure that I record myself either way, and I'm making sure that you can hear me, and guess what? You can, as I've already double checked, and guess what? That way you'll understand to always do something of quality, because guess what? It's about helping yourself to succeed every single day. It's about writing the story. You have to realize it's about writing the story every single day, and every day you must be better. You must be doing better. Thank you. You have to be that person all the time who's going to look at people in a way to understand that you have attention. You're going to grab the spotlight every single day. You're going to do some street performance today. You're going to do some street performance today? Perhaps you have to start. You have to start promoting you have to start promoting your name today, because guess what? 20,000 people and more today are going to see my name once. Perhaps that way, I promote my name. I get some more views today. Perhaps I get some more shares today. I get some more likes today. I do it for free. And guess what? I give you some knowledge for free. And guess what? Nobody can say nothing about me, because I'm better than Esther and I deserve to be in the spotlight now. As I deserve it, as I deserve it, because I'm here. I'm here right now. You can see me on video because I'm so electrifying right now. I say, guess what? I say, guess what? I'm doing better than yesterday. I'm doing better than yesterday, and that's the whole point of leadership. You have to understand that leadership is going to make you more. And when you're more in life, you're going to find a way. You have to understand to fail, fail, and fail to understand there is no failure when you're communicating. You have to understand there is no failure in life. I promise you, you're not a failure. I promise you that you've lived a longer life than most people, and guess what? That way you understand to go and live more, and go and find out how to live more. You have to understand how to live more, you have to do more, you have to be more all the time. Because it's never too late to learn. I promise you, it's never too late to build your fan base. I promise you, it's never too late to write your legacy down. I promise you have to do that now. To do it now, you have to leave something behind. You have to realize you have to do it now and do greater than yourself. I promise you it's worth it. I promise you each and every single day, you have to walk your talk. You have to understand to be in integrity. You have to be in integrity every single day and make sure no matter what your attention span is going to scale in a way that you're going to be much more fashionable. You're going to be a person today that's going to be much more empathetic. Because empathetic people are the ones who are leading every single day. I promise you, they're the ones giving information and the ones practicing every day their communication skills. I promise you, that way you're going to be you're going to be a communicator today. You're going to be a smart ass. You're going to be someone who's very much more better than yesterday. You have to do that all the time. You're going to be cheeky. You'll be a person who's understanding. You're going to be something more today. I need you to realize, I thank you very much. I realize that every single day I need to be better and better and better all the time. I have to realize each and every single day I'm doing something better. I realize other people, such as people, are saying they cannot hear me. And guess what? You guys can hear me on Instagram. You can come see my Instagram. You can hear me on my video, because that's important. You have to understand that each and every single time you ignore people who would never like you. Because guess what? When they reject you, you never need them. You never need those people who reject you. You need people in your life who are going to grow you every single day. You need people who are giving you positive ideas. You need people who are giving inspiration in the world. I promise you they're the people who are public speaking. I promise you they're the people who have much more to give. I promise you they're the people who have much more generosity. And that way you're going to be much more a leader. You're going to be much more of a leader today. You have to be a positive person who understands freedom. And freedom is never working for money, unless it's about working for your legacy. And you do that for free. You never do that for money. You work for free for your legacy. Because guess what? I'm here promoting my legacy for free. I never do it for money. Because it's never about the money. Whereas when you're working for money, you will always be in misery. I promise you, when you need money to promote your legacy, you'll be in misery. Because nobody's going to give you money to promote your legacy. You have to work for free to do that. You have to work for free to promote your legacy every single day. You have to understand, courage is right now. And those people who have courage are the ones who are able to speak much better. You have to be a personal speaker who's speaking much greater than yesterday. You have to be personal, although you have to expose your personality. You have to understand, when you're personal about something, it's really that you're a personality. You have to understand to build your personality, which is your attitude, and make sure it's better. Realize that your tonality is a big part of your communication, because you can hear my tonality in how I speak. You can hear me and how smart I am in my tonality. Thank you. I realize each and every single time you hear my tonalities, I realize each and every single time you're reading an audiobook, you understand that you can also rotate the speed, quality in faster range. You can also read me in 4 times the speed. You understand my vocalities. You understand that how I read audiobooks is I listen to the vocality of the person. And then guess what? That's what I pick up. I pick up the vocality of the person. Because the vocality is behind the information. I promise you the vocality is 38% of the information. I promise you another 50% is the body language. I promise you 7% is what I say. I promise you what's important is the vocality and the body language, and make sure, no matter what, you have better information today to do so. I promise you that each and every single time you speak, I promise you that's just 7%. I can understand everybody who's speaking Japanese and any type of language 93% of the time. I can understand you with your vocalities and your body language all the time. Thank you very much. I can understand you no matter what. So I can understand you and how you speak 93% of the time. I can understand your vocality and also your body language, which is 93% of the communication. And you should understand, you need to always be more aware of more influences in your life. You have to be an influencer, so you have to be surrounded by influences. Because guess what? Jesus is an influencer, although you need more influences today. You also need you just need Jesus. You just need Jesus. And if you can understand to just go to where Jesus is and just be with Jesus, because guess what? You can also make it much better for yourself. Promise you do it for something greater. You do it for something greater. Just follow Jesus. Promise you that way you're going to be more in life. You're going to be something more each and every single day. Promise you that I have many mentors. I have mentors with Jesus. You can also do that. You can make sure you can go read with Jesus. And guess what? Jesus is going to say, you just keep it up. And guess what? You just do better yesterday. And guess what? Many people are going to update you about how to do better. And guess what? It's all Jesus work anyway. You just make sure no matter what, you're just upgrading the skills. You're giving more skills, and that way you're never doing it for the planet, you're doing it for something greater. You're doing it for something of quality. You're doing quality work today, and you're making sure to boost your legacy every single day. You have to understand, legacy is important. Those people who have a greater legacy are the ones who have more attention. And that's how you understand that you must, every single day, be popular. You must be popular so you can be more. You have to be more in life. You have to understand, you have to have 50 billion followers in life. You have to have more than enough. Every single day. You have to have more information and more driven aspects of your life must be better. I promise you that whatever you're doing today must be time management. You have to understand time management skills is going to increase your attention, because what time management is energy and time only. I promise you it's energy and time. And where your energy goes is also where your money goes. Whereas where your time goes is where your money goes. You have to understand, to just increase your time and energy in life. I need you to be faster throughout time. I need you to run faster at 100 than you do at 28. I need you to run faster. I need you to be younger. I need you to be a peak performer every single day. Thank you. Whereas each and every single day, I feel much greater today because guess what? I've been doing it for 42 hours. Whereas in 10 days' time, whereas that will be times 3, I'll add another 30 hours for. Whereas every single day I do 3 hours of public speaking, whereas I'm always better and better and better and better. Whereas I really go quickly. Whereas I really go, whoa. Whereas I go quickly because I'm better than yesterday. Make sure no matter what, I'm always doing something greater. I'm always making sure I'm procrastinating no more. Because guess what? It's not about procrastinating. Whereas that in your language skills, you must be something much more. Whereas that what I did just then can be better. Whereas I can always do better than what I've done. Whereas I learned something along the way. Because guess what? That's the whole point of living. You have to enjoy the process. You have to enjoy your life. You have to enjoy who you are. Whereas now I can let go of my emotions much more than 10 days ago. Because 10 days ago I was very stiff. Whereas now I have much more credibility. I have much more credibility. I have much more attention. I have much more driving aspects of my life to be, even to let go. I realize that my emotions have got stronger. I realize I feel better every single day. I can feel much more natural now because I've let go of my emotions. I've let go of my emotions. I see how people are because guess what? People are going to make you stiff, and you have to let go of your stiffness. You have to understand to forgive and forgive and forgive. You have to be in front of a crowd to just let go and speak and be natural about your communication every single day. And I've totally let go. I'm like a butterfly. I'm just better than a butterfly. I'm just something much more. I'm just really flowing. I'm flowing in the moment, and I'm free falling every single day because guys, guess what? Every single day you have to communicate. You have to be stronger with your emotions. You have to be stronger with your intent. You have to do something greater, and you have to recap your video. You have to always watch yourself. You have to watch yourself in your life all the time. Because you're important. You're important, so be more important today. Because that's what I do. I give you some courage today to understand that I'm with you in life. I'm with you. I'm not against you. Because I'm not against anybody. I'm not against life. I'm with life. I'm making sure I grow you every single day so you can prosper, so you can understand much more leadership capabilities. I realize you can understand much more leadership capacity and capabilities, to understand potential is capabilities, and potential is capabilities, and potential is persona. You have to have a greater persona to that. You have to be greater. You have to understand greatness is in you, and you have to understand that when you're looking for information, you're looking for information inside. You're being a person inside every single day, and you understand that now, since I'm actually really, let's say, improve my life, I understand I can let go more. So, although I need more practice communicating. I understand that when I've been doing it for 42 hours in front of people, I can still improve myself. I can still make sure I can double that. I can 10x it. I can 100x it. I can make sure I can look at 50 million people on the planet every single day on the street throughout my life and more. I realize that you guys will hear my name in 10 years' time. I realize no matter what, you understand who I am. You understand that it's always going to compound. You understand no matter what, you have to be that kind of person who understands people much more than yesterday. You have to. You have to understand yourself. You have to understand yourself. You have to understand Jesus. You have to read and read and read. You have to grow your attention. You have to grow your business. You have to scale yourself in a way that's personal development. You understand that personal development is courage. And those people who understand courage are the ones who are really great at it. I promise you that when you're great, realize that when you're really great, you're going to walk today. Realize that you're still great, although you have to be greater. You understand, you have to encourage yourself. You have to encourage other people to understand that attention is just encourage them and encourage them and encourage them and give them skills along the way. And you understand that communication skills must be repeatedly different all the time. You must be communicating in a different way all the time. You must be a different person all the time. You must be that kind of person who understands that freedom is now. And those people who understand freedom are going to understand a better life. You need to be that kind of person every day. You need to be that kind of person every single day. You're communicating and you're being a better person for it. You understand there's a better life that you can do today. You can always do something greater. You can always do something that's really worth it. And that way you understand you have to be more passionate about yourself. You have to be more passionate about yourself to increase your attention. Because your attention is everything. And those people who are popular are going to gain everything much more. You have to be that kind of person all the time. You always have to be more thriving. You have to understand you never strive, you never survive. You thrive only. You only thrive throughout life. You be a confident person today. You be something more today. You have to understand that more is good. Understand, more is selfish, and selfish is good. Although be selfish in a way that you're going to help other people to get what they need. I need you to understand Zig Ziglar said, I realized that Zig Ziglar said, give people what they want and you will get what you want. I promise you, that's the whole point. You give people what they want and you will get what you want. I promise you. It's really, you give them attention, you get attention. Thank you very much. I thank you. I'm just making sure that I never go back. I'm making sure no matter what, I'm always doing much better. I'm doing much more in my heart. I'm never crazy. I'm never getting crazy over time. I'm never getting more wild over time. I'm getting much greater over time. Making sure I'm always doing something for the greater good, because that's why I'm in the heart. I'm always in the heart. I'm always making sure my potential is much better than yesterday. I'm always doing something greater. Thank you very much. I'm always doing something that's really worth it. That way you're going to be worth it. You do some worthiness today. You can do some worthiness. You can do some self-esteem work today. You can do some courage today. You can do something amazing today. You can understand that amazing work means quality work. You understand that amazing work means build your attention and build the eyes. I mean, get some more eyes on you. Thank you very much. You need some more eyes today. You need more eyes on your name every single day. You need to promote yourself every single day. And do it, or let's do it in the same spot and just make sure you're growing in the same spot. Because here I am in the tunnel for 15 days and you understand that I'm here to leverage one-bedroom accommodation while I'm in Brisbane, or I'm leveraging one-bedroom accommodation while I'm in Brisbane. And I'm making sure I'm always a person who has $2,300 every single day in me. Always have money in me. Always making sure no matter what, that I understand that how I was before. I had $20 a day before. I now have I have $2,300 every single day. Making sure no matter what, I'm always increasing my finances, because it's about increasing the disciplines today. Realize that disciplining is everything. And those people who have discipline are the ones who are going to be in less regret. I need you to understand that high measure of self-success is high measure of self-discipline, as Brian Tracy says. You need to understand that each and every single day I show up on the street and I give a performance, I'm building attention. And when I build attention, I mean 100,000 people have seen me already in 15 days. And you can understand, you guys can see me. Realize that no matter what, I understand that they will see me also in 10 years' time, because each and every single day I'll be promoting myself for 3 hours. I realize that's what I need to do for success. I realize each and every single time I succeed, I give a 3-hour video every single day. I realize if you cannot read 3 hours a day, I'm teaching it for 3 hours a day. I'm teaching it for 3 hours a day. I mean, you have to eventually teach it for 3 hours a day too. You have to understand that reading is not enough. Because what's more than enough is teaching them how. You have to teach what you read. You have to teach what you are. Understand, what you are is integrity. And what you teach today is your high level of integrity. Understand, to teach more, you have more integrity today. The more you teach, the higher aspects of morals you have. Those people who live the talk are the ones who are standing up and speaking up. Because they live the talk. They have the attitude. They're the ones who are also vegan. Because guess what? Veganism is also high energy. I lost 47 kilos becoming a vegan. I'm a vegan now. Because I lost 47 kilos, and all I have to do is read about nutrition. Thank you very much. Realize it's about lifting yourself today. Realize it's about building attention. You have to build your attention every single day. You have to understand that every single day you need some more eyes. Every single day you realize every single day you need to become the best version of yourself. Because that's the best way. Realize every single day I must make sure that no matter what I'm doing is much better. I must be greater. I must be something more that's going to help me to push myself. I need to push myself in a way that I've never done before. I need to do something and see new faces every single day and go around the world and go around inside only. I have to be inside. I don't go outside. I go inside. Thank you. I realize happiness is inside. I realize happiness is never in your mother. I realize happiness is never in your father. I realize happiness is never out there. I realize happiness is inside. I realize you find everything inside. You find the wisdom you need. You find your courage inside. You give some people courage. You give some encouragement today. Probably it's worth it. Probably you have to be a person who's never shy. You never be shy, because guess what? Shyness is never going to make you step up in front of people. As I was saying, you have to be a person who steps up in front of people and teach them something. Probably that's the best way to overcome shyness. Probably, although that I overcame shyness with journaling, I wrote so much about my life, and I realized that most of the world does everything I've done, and guess what? Everybody else has done what I've done, and guess what? That's the whole point. I never need you going downhill, and you should understand that downhill is never the way. And you should understand that the way is inside, and the way is Jesus. And you should understand the way is personal development and increasing your knowledge base every single day. And that we understand you need to promote yourself with marketing and sales, which is the same thing. And you understand that you need more information about everything, about how to increase your attention, and how to scale your business, and how you grow as a person, and how to develop yourself, and how to get the information you need every single day. You've got Google. You can understand that Google can give you all the information you need today. Realize that you just have to read more. You have to read more, and you have to read more. You have to understand you have to read more to become more. Probably it's worth it. Probably it's worth to understand that every single day you're going to do something more. You're going to do something more every single day, because guess what? It's the best aspect of life. Probably the best aspect of life is be better today than you were yesterday. Probably you have to always level yourself. You have to live up to 150. You have to understand you have to believe in it. Probably if you never believe to live up to 150, you never will. You have to understand you have to believe more. You have to believe in yourself more. You have to understand you have to believe in Jesus. You have to understand to have faith in much greater aspects of life. You have to have faith, and give some faith today. Otherwise, when you have some faith knowledge, you go and work for it. You go give it for free. You go be a faith worker today. You go be a health worker today. You go do some health work on the street today. Otherwise, you can go give a public speaking speech on the street and boost your confidence while you're doing health work today. You can go and do your work on the street. When you're working on a fire, you can go and come on the street here, and you can do your 9 to 5 work on the street and do some public speaking while you're doing the 9 to 5 in terms of what you do at the 9 to 5. Whereas that's the best way. Whereas whatever you're doing in life, you can do it on the street. You can do it on the street right now. You can understand to speak about your work and business life on the street and go and promote your name, because that's the best way. Whereas the best way is to promote your name and what you're doing today on the street right now. I need you to public speak on the street. You can do it. You're doing something in life, you can do it on the street too. You can communicate it every single day. You can always communicate on the street and do some public speaking today. Thank you very much. Because it's very important. It's very important to understand that whatever you're doing today must be better. You must be that person who understands that the way I get attention is I come on the street and do 3 hours a day, every single day for the next 73 years. That's what I need to do to have more success. I have to do 3 hours of content or video every single day for the next 73 years. That's a lot of work. To do 3 hours a day of video content for the next 73 years is a lot of work. I have to do it. I have to be more successful. I have to realize that no matter what, I'm going to do better today. I'm going to understand that each and every single day I show up to communicate, I'm doing better. I'm doing better. Thank you. Because each and every single day, I'm going to do something more. I'm going to do something and be more. I'm going to do something and be I'm going to be extraordinary today. Thank you very much. Because each and every single day that I am extraordinary, or as I'm here in front of people, always promoting myself, and make sure no matter what, I'm always uploading everything I do up in online storage. I'm in online storage, and it's really quick to find my videos, and it's really quick to find my quotes and my writing material. I realize each and every day I wake up inspired because I'm for free. I do it for free, thank you. I realize I'm doing everything on the street for free. I'm doing everything in terms of my content for free, and that's why I have so much time freedom, because I give for free. I'm giving my life for free. I'm giving my ideas for free. I give my ideas. I have 2 promotional techniques. I have a camera, I have a portable speaker, I have a microphone, I have the way I look. I have ideas over here, I'm giving for free. Whereas many people never appreciate ideas. Whereas although, guess what, I'm giving it to you for free. I'm giving it to you for free, and that way I understand I'll be better for it, because guess what, it makes you generous. Probably the generous people are rich people, and they'll give you information for free because they love to learn and grow, and they love to be students. And when you're a student of life, you'll also be something very amazing in life. I promise you. You have to understand amazing grace is in being a learner all your life. You have to be a learner. You have to be a learner all your day. You have to understand every single day you have to do something much more for yourself in something greater. You have to be kindness. You have to understand kindness is key. And those people who have kindness today are the ones who are public speaking. Otherwise, I have a biological father who sings. Or he sings, or as I grew up, I used to watch him sing, but no matter what, now I can also public speak on the microphone, because that's the whole point, you have to show up. Whereas my biological dad is not here to teach me how to speak on a microphone. Whereas I have to do it myself, thank you. I have to push myself. Whereas although, when my father can do it, whereas when my biological father can do it, I can do it too. Whereas what other people can do, you can do, every single day. Promise you, your new family is just make sure you're lifting them. Your new family is everybody you see. You just have to lift them. You have to understand to have that aspect of life. When you look at people, you say, I'll lift you. That's a leader. That's a friend. Thank you. Every single day you're looking for a nice, beautiful way. The way is lift people. The best way is lift people every single day. Every single day, you have to understand that whatever you're doing today is going to boost your legacy. And when you're boosting your legacy, you're going to be somebody who's going to be worth it. You're going to be worthiness today. You're going to be worthiness. You have to be somebody who's much more worth it. You understand, to be worth it, you give some knowledge today. You give some knowledge about your passion and do it on the street for free. I understand that no matter what, I get 100,000 people today watching my name. Because that's the whole point of leadership. I promise you, it's about increasing your legacy. And I promise you, no matter what, I travel along the way. I travel and I make sure no matter what, I'm always writing my journal. I'm writing or video work or audio work. I'm doing something for nothing. I'm making sure no matter what, my habits are never going backward. I realize that when this is integrity, I must stay here. I can never go backwards. I must push forward now. I must push forward. I must push forward. I realize I never go backwards because my integrity is to never be broken. I realize that my integrity is to just move forward. I must move forward all the time. I never go backwards. I make sure my habits are better and better. I never go backwards. I make sure when my habits are better, I realize when I say I quit alcohol, I make sure for the next 73 years, I'll never drink alcohol again. Whereas that's integrity. Whereas that's keeping your word. Understand that my word is much better than yesterday. I'm much better than who I was 5 years ago. Realize that what changed? Information. I realize information products change. I realize information. Realize that I have to also be careful about my words. I have to understand that I have to increase my eye in everything I do. I'm better than my words. I'm better than what I say. I realize that information is the difference. I realize that those people who understand information products are the ones who are speaking the I in you. You can understand that you can collect my I in you. I love you, you love I. I use my I in action, I use my you in action. You are very tremendous today because guess what? You must be more tremendous. You must be more of what you are. You have to understand that what you are today must be better. You have to understand to always motivate people this way. You have to understand to go and look people in the eyes more than anywhere else. That's the best connection because the eyes say everything. The eyes is the heart. You look at people with the heart, you never go wrong. You never go right either. You never go wrong, you never go right. You just go better. You just make sure you're better. Make sure you're inspiring today. No matter what, you be that kind of person all the time. You have to be an inspiring person because that's the best business in the world. It is the business of inspirational people. You have to be that kind of person today all the time. You always have to make sure always inspirational more and more. And thank you very much. Well, as each and every single day I inspire, I give you some knowledge so you can inspire. That's the whole point of living. Is to inspire people or nothing today. You must inspire somebody today, which is you. You must inspire yourself today. You must do it every single day. You can go on Instagram and find my video. I thank you very much. You always have to make sure that you can hear it though. Whereas when you say you cannot hear, you also make sure that you're regretting it. Because you never say you cannot hear it. You can find me on my Instagram, you can find my videos. Because no matter what, that many people never can hear me, I never care because you guys can't hear me. I realize the whole point of life is making sure that you promote yourself. And you say to them, I'm here to promote myself so you see my name. I don't care that you can hear me or not. I don't care about that. I care that you can see my name today. I don't care about the eyes today. I care that my video is recorded today. I care that you can just see my name today. I promise you, you don't have to hear my information. I just get to practice in front of people. Because that's the whole point of living. I promise you, each and every single day, because each and every single day I improve myself. Because no matter what I'm doing, I'm always a person greater than yesterday. Otherwise, when someone says shh, I don't know for how long do I have to shh for. Otherwise, I don't know what that means. Otherwise, every single day, I'm always positive. I'm always doing something much more. Otherwise, people are going to say shh, and they mean forever to shush. Otherwise, that I never shush. Whereas now, when somebody says shush, I keep speaking. I keep speaking because guess what? I don't care about them. I care about growing. I never shush myself in my life. Whereas each and every single time someone says shush now, I'll keep speaking even greater now. I don't care about your baby that's sleeping. I care about growing myself. I realize that your baby's going to wake up anyway because of the construction outside and the TV show outside. And I realize that people are going to speak and be loud anyway. You have to be loud in the growth. You have to understand that growing is everything. Every single time somebody shushes you, you understand they're going to shush you and they're going to say you must shut up forever. I never need you to shut up. I need you to lift your voice. I need you to be never voiceless. I need you to have a voice. I need you to speak your voice out every single day. I need you to do something much more profound every single day. I promise you, I learned so much when people shush me. And guess what? I still show my voice. I still show my voice because how long are you going to shush me for? Well, it's that no matter what, you never shush. I thank you very much. You always lift yourself. You always have to credit yourself in a better way. You have to understand you have to look better. I promise you, when you eat your health so much, you can come on the street, you can do a public speaking performance while you have great health. You understand? You have to understand to boost your leadership today. You have to be a person who understands when you have something to do, you can do it on the street too. You can do it on the street and you can have a nice, beautiful public speaking performance here today. You will understand that you can always do better. You can always do something greater. You can always do something that you're worth in life. You have to understand your worth is much greater. You understand? Because guess what? You must be greater. You have to understand your worth is something greater. You have to understand to push yourself every single day to boost your attention. Whereas that, no matter what, that I only have one way to boost my attention and just make sure, no matter what, that my habits are much better than yesterday. I just make sure that my one vision and my one goal is accomplished every single day. I'm living my dream lifestyle. Honestly, my dream lifestyle is just be better than yesterday. I'm better than yesterday right now. I realize I'm living the dream. I'm living the dream because the dream is never the Ferrari. I promise you the dream is never holidays. I promise you the dream is never travel the world for free. I promise you that the best dream in life is be better than yesterday. I'm better than yesterday. I'm living the dream. I'm living the dream right now. I'm the best version of myself every single day. I promise you that's the dream. I'm living my dream now. I promise you no matter what, that nobody can say anything about me because I'm better than yesterday. So when you become better than yesterday, you understand me. So when you're looking worse than yesterday, I promise you that you may be criticizing me. It's because of your ego. I'm better than yesterday, and that's why I'm a person who understands no regret. I have no regret. Thank you very much. I thank you. I make sure no matter what, I'm always doing something much more profound. I'm a profound person. I'm doing something much more divine. Today, I'm a divine person. I'm something of a divine nature. I'm a divine being. I'm a divine being. I'm a spiritual God. I'm something much greater. I look at myself as a God. I'm a God in life. Otherwise, I'm something greater than I am. I'm always doing something much more than who I am today. I'm making sure no matter what, that nobody can define me in life. I realize no matter what, I never even define myself. I realize when I define myself, I'm priceless, baby. I realize that what you say against me has something to do with you, never me. Because when you're against me, you're against yourself. Because when you criticize me, you criticize yourself for why you cannot do this. Otherwise, you can do anything. You can understand you can always do it. You just have to will yourself. I will myself to be here every single day at 2 o'clock. I will myself every single day to understand that there is something greater in me to make sure that I can look in greatness eyes and make sure I see greatness everywhere. I see greatness all the time. I just realized that you guys have to dedicate yourself to being great. I realize that it's the key. I realize the key is you. I realize the key is your heart. Your heart must be greater. You must understand that you have a great heart now. You have a great one. Although guess what? You have to be greater today. You have to understand you have to always lift. I never need you like this. I need you better than this. I need you to have a much better persona. I need you to have a much better look. I need you to have much better health. I need you to live longer. I need you to understand to have much more following. I need you to be somebody more in life. And you understand to be more, to be, realize to be all you can be, as John C. Maxwell says, and Jim Rohn, and Zig Ziglar. I promise you, I need to be all I can be. I need you to be all you can be too. And you understand to do everything you can to be compassionate today, because that's how you're going to increase your attention. Because your attention has got to do with lifting other people. And you're lifting them either through music, or through art forms, or through communication, or through public speaking, or through fitness and health. And guess what? You have to make sure no matter what, you're lifting it through integrity the most. I'm Richard Better. I promise you no matter what, I see many famous people who are worse than yesterday. I see many of them. I see many fake people who are famous today. I promise you they have no integrity. I promise you they're looking fat. I promise you they're drinking alcohol. I promise you that many famous people are drinking alcohol and looking worse than yesterday and are criminals in life. I promise you no matter what, I'm a person who has integrity. I'm a person who has integrity. I'm better than yesterday. And that's why I have popularity right now. I have something more. Because I'm not one of those famous people that is worse than yesterday. I'm looking better than yesterday. Because that's the difference. I am rich or better. I realize that every single day I'm doing something better than myself. I thank you very much. I always have to look better. I have to feel better. I understand when I have support. And many people come throughout my life in terms of even the tunnel here and say, they nod and they do something to say I love you. And I realize that's validating. I realize that even the past crowd never does that for me anymore, because guess what? They're stuck in the past. I'm never stuck in the past. I'm never stuck in the future. I'm stuck now, and guess what? I'm only growing now. I'm only growing. I'm never stuck at all. I'm only growing in this moment. I'm only making sure I'm growing in the moment. I'm only in the moment ever in my life, because guess what? I have to be here to encourage myself to grow. And that's why I encourage everybody else. I encourage and lift other people, because guess what? I'm worth it. I'm worth to encourage and lift other people, because that way I understand leadership greater. I understand when people never look at me, I realize when people never look at me, I realize they're not interested. And guess what? You never have to be. Although guess what? You have to be interested more and more in yourself. You have to understand, you never have to look at me. You have to understand that what's important is that you look at yourself the most. I'm just here to grow. I'm here to see people's reactions. I'm here to see who people are. Well, so whatever you're doing today is going to be better than yesterday. You have to be better. You have to always do something better than yesterday. You have to understand that whatever you're saying, I make sure to hear myself the most. I never say I cannot hear. I can hear everything. I make sure no matter what, I can hear everything. I never have to say cannot. I never have to say cannot, because when you say cannot, you stay away from the word cannot. You can do anything. I realize that when you use the word cannot, I realize that those people who cannot hear, you never say you cannot hear. Because you have to understand you have to hear everything. You have to hear yourself the most. You have to understand that the most important force in you right now is your ability to grow. And it's your ability to walk. And if you can walk, you can also grow faster and walk faster and be more speed. You have to understand that effectiveness is key. Most people who have effectiveness are the ones who are going to grow, and they're going to lead. They're going to do something much more than yesterday. I realize they're the ones who are going to build their attention one way or another. I realize that's the whole point. I realize the whole point is make sure no matter what you're doing is to be better yesterday. You have to always understand yourself much better. You have to be something for nothing. Realize you be somebody much more today. You have to do it for nothing. I never need you to be nothing. I need you to be something for nothing. You understand? You're doing something for nothing. You're never doing nothing. You're doing something first. I need you to be something. I never need you to do nothing for something. I need you to understand that something for nothing is the way of the rich. Probably it's just information. Probably just increase your information. Probably that's how you get richer. Probably that's how you also gain more happiness. You gain more happiness through richness and through information. And information is self-key to self-interest. And I promise you, no matter what, you're always going to be compound interest when you have more information. And that way you'll understand more attention. You gain some more attention today, and you'll do it easier and easier throughout time. Because that way you understand, I'm free, baby. I'm free every single day, because guess what? I'm always doing my communication better. I'm always doing something that's worthwhile. I realize I never need opportunities from other people. I realize I give myself one right here. I realize I'm the opportunity right here. I'm the opportunity. I realize I give you for free. I'll give you 400 hours of video content. It's 400 hours worth. I mean, what are you giving me? I'll give you 400 hours of video content. How about you? I don't know. Although I'll give you all 400 hours of video content. I'll give you 25,000 quotes. I'll give you 2 years of journaling. I'll give you something of ideas today. I realize, what are you going to give me? I realize I've got 500 hours of video. I realize, how about you? I realize, I'll give you something today. I'm generous. I'll give you 500 hours of courses. How about you? What would you give me? Because no matter what, you understand why I'm so successful? Because I give you 500 hours of courses today. I'll give you 500 hours of courses, and what will you give me today? I mean, what are you going to give me today? I'll give you 500 hours of videos. Because that way you understand what success is. You understand no matter what, that is how to gain more attention. You gain more attention through giving. You're giving something. You're giving money. You're giving more wisdom than money. You have to understand, you give money, you receive it freely. You never work for money. You have to understand that money is given freely. I promise you that every single day, you must be a person who understands you have to give. I never expect anything from you. Whereas that once you're popular, I may go to you for information. Whereas that's the whole point. Whereas popular people do it for free. Whereas that when somebody calls you toward a podcast, you go there for free. You get on the jet and you go and give a podcast for free. Whereas you're doing it for free because it's your passion. I do this for free. You call me for a podcast, I'll do it for free. I'll do an interview for free. Whereas then you can promote me. Whereas that's the whole point. Whereas that when you gain promotion, you give yourself promotion. Promotion, when you gain self-love, promotion, that's the only way to gain more promotion. Thank you very much. Whereas each and every single day, you need to always do better than yesterday. You have to do something that's going to be worthwhile, baby. You have to understand that every single day, you're a baby. You have to be a baby all the time. You have to understand that baby is always younger. I don't need to be an adult. I don't need to be old. I need to be younger. I need to be a baby. I'm a baby. I'm a baby today. I'm not an adult. I'm not an adolescent. I'm not a teenager. I'm a baby. I'm always looking better. I'm always feeling better. I feel like a baby today. I feel youthful. I feel young. I feel vibrant. I feel a leader. I feel something great in me. I feel something great in I today. Because guess what? I'm giving you some communication skills. And that's what greatness is. Greatness is do better with your courage. Because you have courage today, you can expand it through more attention. You have to be in front of people more, and you'll gain more courage, and you'll understand that leadership is easy. Leadership is just make sure you have more energy and more information. To understand that no matter what, you can always find everything that you ever need. You can find what you need every single day to make sure you're the best you can be every single day. You can always be the best in your heart. You can always do something better than you're doing. I thank you very much. You have to be quick. You have to be adaptive. You have to be agility. You have to understand agility is making sure that you're more information. You have to understand more information is agility. You understand you have to be that kind of person who understands that you never ever go anywhere below yourself. You go above yourself. You go be superior to yourself. You go do something in personal development. I realize that whatever you're doing today, you can do it for free. I realize you can do it for free. You never do it for money. Because guess what? How much attention do you have? I do it for free. I do it for free and I build attention. I build 50 million followers. I'll give you 5,000 courses for free, which are all 1 hour long. How much are you giving me? Because that's the whole point. You have to do something greater. You have to understand that I feel no rejection. I never reject myself. I never reject myself. I'm always doing better. I'm doing better than yesterday. I never have rejection in my life. I never care about the outside world. I care about growing the outside world. I just care about growing. Because that's what I care for. I care about something greatness. I care about something greater than I. And what is greater than I today? Well, it's growth. I have to be free. I have to be growing. I have to understand. And there's finance. I have to learn my finance. I realize that finance is also wisdom. And the more wisdom I give, I promise you the more finance I have. I promise you the more wealthy I am. Because I give you free knowledge. I give you something of interest. I give you some ideas today. I give you something of courses today. Whereas when I give you 500 hours of courses, what are you going to give me? I give you 500 hours of courses today. What are you going to give me? Because that, I never expect anything from you. You can get 500 hours of courses in my beautiful Instagram. You have to understand that you go and do something amazing today. You have to understand that what's amazing today must be you. You must be amazing today. You must be amazing today. You must be amazing today. You must be amazing. Because you must be more amazing. You must be more amazing now. You understand that each and every single day, you must do some more amazing work today to understand that ideas is the way to go. And those people who give some ideas, bring ideas to the table. I mean, when you come to the table to eat, I bring some ideas with you. I bring some ideas with you. I make sure I'm with you. I'm not against you. I'm not against you. I'm all your friend. I'm your friend. I'm all in my life. It's something greater with Jesus Christ. Whereas when I come to the table and I eat something, I eat wisdom. I give you some wisdom today. I give you some ideas. Ideas rules everything in terms of growth. You have to understand. You have to be growing. You have to understand to be a ruler of yourself only. You have to conquer yourself. You never conquer other people. Whereas it's never about competition with other people. Whereas it's about competition with yourself and being superior to yourself all the time. You have to level yourself. Thank you very much. You have to be someone greater. You have to understand that what you're doing today must be more courageous. You must be a much more of a driven person today. You have to have much more sex drive. And sex drive is energy. You have to go on Google and learn about energy today. You have to understand. You have to learn how to be a better person today. You have to learn attitude. You have to learn how to increase your strength. You have to learn how to increase your stamina. I mean, you have to learn how to do 3-hour videos every single day. And the only way you can do it is to do it. I can do 3 hours of video every single day, public speaking. How about you? It's called stamina. I can do it every single day. I'm doing it every single day for the next 73 years. I'm pretty sure that's what it takes to be successful. I have to be successful more and more every single day. I realize that I never take anything. I'm just a person who understands freedom. I understand financial freedom because I have personal freedom and emotional freedom. I have freedom in all aspects of my life. Because that way, I do work for free. I never do it for money. Because money can never make you free. Otherwise, what can make you free is your disciplines. Otherwise, it's your ideas. How much ideas are you giving? Otherwise, that's the whole point. Otherwise, that's the question. Otherwise, when you have a beautiful question, you'll understand a beautiful life. Otherwise, you have to have a great question to understand a great one. You have to be a great one today. You have to understand that greatness is key when you're giving. First, you have to be generous. You have to be someone who's doing something greater than yourself. Then we understand I'm always improving my communication skills. I'm always making sure that my habits are better. I have to be better. I always have to make sure I'm better than this day. I'm always making sure that whatever I do, I'm doing something greater than this day. Thank you very much. Because each and every single time, I'm faster and faster and faster and faster. I have to be faster every single day to understand I can adapt quicker. I can be speed, baby. I can be speed every single day. I can make sure no matter what I'm doing, that I have to learn much quicker. I have to be much quicker. I have to understand agility. I have to understand financial freedom. I have to understand everything I can do today because all I have to do is learn about it. I have to be a student of the game. I have to understand the game is now. Otherwise I have to do it now, every single day. I realize when you're cocky, I realize you can do some public speaking today on the street. I realize that no matter what, you understand why I'm here. You understand no matter what, you can go and do something amazing today. You have to understand that cocky people will never be on the street doing a public speaking event. Whereas I do it right now. I thank you very much. Because each and every single day, you need to be somebody who understands who's cocky and who is confident. Because confident people will smile at you because that's a beautiful way to lift people. You lift people through encouragement, and smiling is encouragement too. I promise you, when I give you positive ideas, I'm always smiling. I'm always waking up happier because today, I'm always here. I'm always here at 2 o'clock every single day because that way, I'm always doing better. Thank you very much. Because each and every single day, I'm doing better and better and better. And that's the point of life. The point of life is be more successful. You have to be more great. You have to be much more. I'm lifting people, I'm only lifting people. That's the whole point of increasing your attention. And promote yourself while you're at it. Right, that's the whole point of increasing your public speaking skills. You do on the street. You can public speak something right now. You can public speak yourself in the story on the street every single day. I promise you, and you record it, and you understand you do it 3 hours a day like I, and you understand what I mean. You understand? That you can be more successful like this. When you're promoting your story, you understand to build your confidence one way or another. It's the smartest way to do so. It's the best way to do so. No matter what, I turned vegan, I lost 47 kilos. Whereas no matter what I'm always learning every single day, I make sure no matter what, every single day, I have more and more in my life because I give more and more. I give more and more, I'm always more confident, and I'm looking smoother than ever. I'm making sure I'm the James Bond of growth. I'm the James Bond of growth, baby, because guess what? That way I'm growing. I'm doing something much more than ever. I'm always improving myself. I'm always improving the person I am. I'm always improving my life. Because that's what improvement is. I promise you that's what leadership is. I promise you that's what courage is. I promise you that's what confidence is. I promise you that's what looking better is. And you should be better than yesterday. And you should be something greater today. And you should always do greater. And you should understand there's always something greater than you every single day. And you should understand that what you're doing today can be better. You can always be something better than yourself. You have to always give a smile. You have to give a smile and you can encourage others. And that way you understand leadership. I promise you, leadership is smiling only. You should be smiling. You should understand that habits is much better than yesterday. You have to understand to be better than yesterday with your habits. You have to understand you have to be key in your life. You have to understand the key is in your heart. You have to give it. You have to give your heart. You have to understand you have to give your key. You have to give your heart. You have to understand that your heart must be ideas. You must have more ideas. You must be feeding yourself with more knowledge and wisdom every single day to understand more happiness and more courage and more heart. And you should understand that people have more heart, have more courage. And when you have more courage, you have more information. And you have to understand to link information with courage, and you understand that confidence is courage. You understand that confidence is key toward a better aspect of life where you can understand to go and grow your leadership skills in growth, and you understand personal growth and personal freedom is all in the information you provide every single day. And you should understand to be better. And to be better, you have to be greater. I have to be stronger too. I have to be stronger, I have to do better than this. Otherwise, no matter what, I have to have more followers, I have to do better. Otherwise, I have to speak better, I have to look better. I have to travel the world more. Otherwise, everybody has to improve. Otherwise, everybody has to improve. Although I have so much ideas I can give you, I can give you 500 hours of videos. I mean, what can you give me? Otherwise, no matter what, I give you something for nothing. I give you something for free. I give you some nice, beautiful, inspirational material once you go on my Instagram. I thank you very much. I promise you, that's why I'm here to stand for my name for something greater. I stand for something for nothing. I do it for something greater. Otherwise, that's the whole point of freedom. I promise you, freedom is courage. And those people who have courage are the people who can stand in front of a crowd and also speak every single day. You have to do it. You have to push yourself. You have to find out for yourself how it is to have all this attention. Otherwise, it's very easy when you're doing it and doing it over and over. I promise you it's easy. I promise you can do it. You can do it too. You have to understand to be something more in life every single day. And you understand greatness. You understand something of courage. You understand something of greatness right now in you. And you understand that you are greatness. You're greatness right now. You just have to show it much more. You have to show your greatness. You have to speak your story out. I promise you, your story is greatness. I promise you. You have a story, you have greatness. I promise you have to expose it. You have to expose your story. You have to understand, I expose my story. Here I am, promoting my greatness right now. I have greatness, you have greatness. I promise you everybody has greatness. I promise you just have to be more inspirational. You have to stand up for yourself. You have to stand up for something greater. You understand? You never defend yourself. You just allow. You allow people. You allow everything. I thank you. You have to always make sure you're quick, you're focused, you're concentrated, you have more power in you. You have to understand to have more power. Just never give your power away. I promise you, just never give your power away. And that way you'll be something much more. I promise you that you have to be much more than ever. I realize that each and every single time I give some ideas, I give ideas for something greater. I realize that anybody who's obese and fat can also go on my Instagram, and guess what? You can find me. I never have to always repeat myself about how I lost weight. I realize although you understand that is why I do it. You have to understand I can, and I realize it's worth it. I realize it's worth it. I realize I can help somebody. I realize no matter what, you can go on Instagram today, and you can find how to become a vegan. You can also find out 500 hours of video content. I realize what can you give me today? I realize I've got 500 hours of content. I realize I've got some success over here. I realize I've got something to give. I realize that's the whole point of success. I realize that's the whole point of giving something for nothing. I realize that's the whole point of doing something for nothing. I realize that you have to always do something for nothing. You have to understand to be richer in the process. You have to understand that heart is treasure. You have to understand that treasure is wisdom. You have heart, you have wisdom right now. You can give your story. You can give a story because your story starts with attention, and you have to be in front of a public to do so. You have to understand that. Eventually, you go online, you're trying to promote all this business online, you have to be on the street sometimes and promote it in front of people's faces. You understand? To promote your business on the street, and you understand what business is. Once your business is communication, and here I am for business right now. I'm for business. I love my business very much because I'm better at communication than yesterday. I'm doing something better than yesterday. Whereas I'm always something for nothing. I thank you very much. I'm always doing something much greater. I'm always doing something to improve my heart. I'm always doing something to function better. I'm always doing something that's going to help me move forward. I have to always be much more encouraging. Otherwise, that when I see the same person over again, otherwise that same person doesn't recognize me anymore. Otherwise, they have to recognize me the second time over, and the third time over, and the fourth time when you see me, and have to encourage me more. Otherwise, I'm here to encourage you all the time. I have to encourage you all the time because guess what? A friend is going to lift you the first time, and the second time they see you, they're going to encourage you again. And then the 10th time they see you, they're going to encourage you again. If they see you the first time, and then the second time they don't encourage you, they're not friends. Friends just lift. You have to live. You gotta live. You have to live. You have to understand that no matter what, you can also improve your singing. I started singing lessons too. Whereas my biological father's a singer, I will also improve that too. Whereas I have all the time in the world. I have to improve my muscle strength. I have to improve my mentality. I have to improve everything again and again. I have to always be a beginner. I'm always a beginner. I'm always beginning life. I'm beginning my life all over again, every single day. I'm always making sure I'm always doing something better. You understand? I'm always doing something that's going to improve my life. I have to always make sure that I'm more in communication. Otherwise, when I'm in communication, I'm doing something that's key. I'm doing something that's courage. I'm doing something that's going to promote me. Otherwise, the best way to promote yourself today is on the street. And what that does is it puts you in discomfort in front of people, and it boosts your communication style. Because in 10 years' time, probably people are going to love your communication style. When you're on the street performing every single day and practicing your communication style, which is your business. I promise you my business here today is to improve my communication skills. I promise you I do it right now. I do it now. In 10 years' time, somebody's going to give me $1 million to give a 1 hour speech. Otherwise, it's worth it. Otherwise, you have to live your talk. Otherwise, that's the best way. Otherwise, you just go perform. You go perform something that you love. Otherwise, I love to communicate. I love to communicate. I love to communicate. You have to love to communicate. I'm integrity. I'm love, I'm kindness. You have to beat that every single day. You have to do something much greater. I promise you, when somebody says that you are something worse, you have to understand, you have to say, I'm rich or better. You have to understand that you never say anything worse for yourself. You say you're better, you're always doing better, you're always more abundant, you're always more quicker, you're always more functional, you're doing something much greater, you're doing something that's going to be something for nothing. You're going to give some ideas today. I want you that you'll give some love, you'll give some love, you'll give some freedom, you'll give some attention, you give some attention toward people today. I want you, that's the best way. I want you, if you need more love, you step in front of people and you give them attention. I promise you, they're going to look at you and they're going to give you love. I promise you, someone will look at you and you'll get some more love from them too. I promise you that it's nice and easy throughout life. I promise you, most people make life very hard. I promise you, they are very hard people because they look at hard aspects of life. I need you to work smarter, not harder. I never need you to work harder in life. I need you to work smart. It should be common sense today. I should make common sense. I mean, if it's 20 kilos you have to pick up over and over, I mean, for 8 hours long, I realize that why are you working for that? I realize it's really about smartness. I realize it's about giving love in terms of mindset, word, and improving your mindset, and improving your spirituality every single day, and public speaking in front of a crowd, and improving communication skills is all the business in the world. I promise you, it's the best business. Where you improve your life every single day. You're improving your life every single day, you're more comfortable in front of people, and that's the whole point. You be more comfortable in front of people, because your discomfort must be your comfort. You must be a person who understands freedom. You must be a person who understands courage. You have to understand who you are every single day. You have to understand yourself more and more to be more graceful. I promise you have to know thyself. And to know thyself means attention. You have to build your attention every single day. You have to be that kind of person who understands that you gain more attention, you gain more legacy like that. You gain something more every single day. Because guess what? You have to be a person who understands that you're a divine being who understands to grow. You have to grow your courage. You have to be in front of people to do so. You have to do that. I have to always make sure no matter what, I'm always better than yesterday. I'm making sure no matter what, I always talk better, I always do better. And that way I'm always making sure I never reject people, although I give them attention. And guess what? That way I gain some attention. I realize I always have to show up in front of people. I realize that my 1 hour episode is over. I realize that you can catch my 1 hour episode on how to gain attention. I realize I've done already 2 hours here today. I realize I've done how to be the best you can be and how to gain attention. You can find 2 hours of content today. You can also find my 1 hour content that is up next. I realize I have another course available. I realize it's about something I have to remember. Although guess what? That's the whole point. You just go remember because I wrote it down anyway. That way you understand, you guys can find me on my Instagram. You can find me all day long. No matter what, when you are a person who forgets something, you just make sure you write it down, and that way you understand no matter what, you're going to be a better person, and you understand that there is no shame in communication. You're going to do better, you're going to feel better, and you're going to be a peak performer today. I'll see you guys in the next video.